Does an upcoming recession have you worried about your financial situation? You aren't the only one. According to a 2024 Guardian poll, 56% of Americans believe that the US economy is in a recession. What does that mean? Reduction in jobs and wages, and people scrambling to make ends meet. While a recession may have everyone running for cover in hopes that things improve, you don't have to worry. In fact, recessions are the prime time to create a foundation for wealth creation and to accelerate your wealth. Not only that, but you can also make your wealth recession-proof, meaning you don't have to worry about economic uncertainties ever again. Let's look at 3 simple yet effective steps to recession-proofing your wealth. Don't forget to watch it until the end for the most important step, plus a bonus. Step 1. Fortify your financial foundation. While building wealth is the crux of this video, we cannot undermine the importance of fortifying the foundation of our finances. We can try and build up our investments in stocks and real estate, but at the end of the day, what's more important is that the little daily things are taken care of. Groceries, rent, utilities, etc. Keeping track of our finances is what will keep us going and will help us build our wealth. I know it's not a popular thing to talk about, but budgeting is incredibly important to wealth building. It gives each dollar you bring in a job. Track all your income and expenses, either with the budgeting app or use Excel or Google Sheets. To keep things simple, try building a budget around the 50-30-20 principle, where 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% goes to savings, debt repayments, and investments, and the final 20% goes to wants. You'll also want to create an emergency fund for the unexpected events in your life. Start with $1,000, then work your way towards 3 to 6 months of living expenses to cover potential emergencies or life events. Having this emergency fund and budgeting your income wisely will bring about more peace of mind during recessions. Finally, pay down your debt as soon as possible. Start with the smallest debt, then work your way up. It may not be the most cost-effective way, but as you start to build small wins, you'll be able to tackle on larger challenges. If you need more help, or want to learn more about paying debt or budgeting, I do have a couple of ebooks for sale in Gumroad. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description for you. I also have a couple of videos as well on how to do those things, if you prefer free resources. Step 2. Become a savvy spender. During times of plenty and economic prosperity, it's easy to get caught up in the spending. Most people figure that things are going to continue to go well, so they sometimes get carried away with putting their extra purchases on the credit card. As we humans are creatures of habit, it's difficult to course correct when things go south for the economy. As with point 1, we need to be strategic with our spending, especially if our incomes have been reduced or been eliminated entirely. During times of recession, focus on separating needs and wants. If it's something that you require to survive, such as food, shelter, water, medicine, etc., then it can be put into your needs category. If it's something that you don't require to survive, but it enhances your life, then it's a want. If you are in a position that requires you to reduce your spending, you'll first want to reduce your spending in your wants. Do you have subscriptions to services you don't use anymore? Have you logged into Netflix, Xbox, or Spotify within the last couple of months? If you haven't, you may want to consider canceling those subscriptions. Have a gym membership or some other membership you don't use? Go ahead and cancel them. They're just burning a hole in your wallet if you aren't using them. Consider adjusting your lifestyle just a little bit, even for a temporary time. Find free or inexpensive things to do for entertainment, dates, or friend hangouts. Embrace trying out DIY projects instead of paying someone to do it for you, if it's not too dangerous. Consider meal prepping for the week to reduce your grocery bill and reduce food waste, and consider alternative cheaper brands when you do your grocery shopping. It may not seem like much in the moment, but if you can save $200 to $500 a month in your spending, you are saving yourself up for success later. Step 3. Invest like a pro. When recessions happen, people tend to panic about the market and they worry that their investments will fall to the point where they give up hope. While it is scary seeing your portfolio drop 20, 30, even 50% in a short period of time, it's a huge opportunity. Why is that? It means that your investments are on a discount or sale, if you will. Instead of having to pay $100 per share for a particular company that's stable, you might be able to find it on sale for $50 a share, meaning you can buy twice the number of shares as before. As the market recovers, the price will eventually rise again, and your investments will have skyrocketed past pre-recession levels. It's very easy to allow our emotions to get in the way when it comes to investing and our money. After all, money is emotional. In times when we get tempted to panic sell, we need to realign our thinking with our investment goals. Are we needing the funds right away? Or can we hang on to the investments and ride out the recession? If we don't need the funds for a few years, then there's no need to panic. Historically, the market has surpassed pre-recession highs after a recession in a couple of years. So if you're okay to wait things out, then your portfolio should course correct. If risk is something you don't want to take on, consider reducing your risk before a recession happens. Think about lower risk mutual funds, ETFs, or even term investments. They don't produce the returns that high risk investments would, but your risk of losing your principal is reduced greatly, although not eliminated. If you have questions or concerns about what investment strategy is right for you, I highly recommend booking an appointment with your local financial advisor or planner. They will help you determine what investments are right given your risk tolerance and time horizon. Bonus step: create extra income. While not required, creating extra income is definitely a great way to help stave off the recession feelings in your life. Do you find yourself having extra time on the side? Create a side hustle for yourself. It could be online through creating content, building a website, or monetizing a hobby that you have. It could be going around cutting lawns and shoveling snow off sidewalks for folks. It could be driving for Uber or skip the dishes, or dog sitting for people. There's no shortage of work that you can do. Finding that you want to upgrade a skill that you have? Now is the time to look into getting a certificate or advanced education for your skills, as it will make you more hireable for companies. Even if you still have a job, upgrading skills to further advance your career cannot be understated. Do you have a particular set of skills that people are looking for? Become a freelancer, or become a coach in your field and assist others who lack the skills you have. Create an online course, sell an ebook, or simply go find clients that have a problem you can solve. Don't want to put countless hours building something? Maybe find some things around the house that you can sell on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, or other online marketplace sites. You could even organize a garage sale for yourself. It may not bring in a ton of money, but you could unload some household items that are collecting dust in your closet or in your spare room. The simple feeling of getting rid of junk tends to lift people's moods, which makes life just a tad bit easier. There are countless other ways to make money. You simply have to Google ways to make money, and you have plenty of choices to choose from. Be sure to do a bit of research before diving in though. While it can take some time to get used to a new way of living with a budget and some mental adjustments to your investments, it will pay huge dividends in the future. I hope you learned something today. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to watch my video on how to navigate any financial crisis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.